All right, and we're live. What's going on, everybody? Just want to jump on here and start off by saying happy third birthday to Bria. 3 years old today. 3 years ago today, probably right about now, I was online filling out documents to turn it into an LLC and get the websites all set up and make everything official. So big day in the history of Berea, the 25th of January. Um, Over the next few months after that, we started building some relationships, got to GBO, met a lot of the warehouse people over there, including the warehouse manager Taylor gives us a tour. Um, First event, discount for dogs, uh, two Johns, literally 400 discs out the back of my Dodge Charger. So yeah, come a long way. Later that year we had the Trilogy Challenge over at Doc Kramer, raised a couple bucks for the club there. The local artist series where we had some winners, including the Throwing New Jersey stamp that that we've used quite a bit, and two other stamps, one from Mercer, one from uh, girl literally who did it from her phone, which is crazy. Uh, yeah, Thorough New Jersey stamp. You guys who don't know, that was Dan Lyons who did several other pieces of artwork for us for at least the first 2 years, plus a little bit last year as well. Um, yeah, so a crazy first year. Year two going into our first sanctioned events on Doc Kramer Classic, where we literally bought a TV. If you guys know the TV that's in the store, we I bought that at Walmart for I think it was like 99 bucks. Hooked up my phone to live stream to it for direct from GBO. It was going on the same weekend, so that when guys were on their lunch or um, after the round, they could watch glass blown open from Doc Kramer at the concession stand. We were opening everything up, put the TV out there. Um, yeah, we had big full size bat trophies, $400 giveaway to if you've seen the Manahawkin discs. We sold those for $10 a piece and did a CTP. If anybody aced it, they got all 400. No one did that. Four closest people got $100 a piece. It's just so some crazy stuff that people hadn't done around here. Berea Disc Golf Open, that was the first year. Beat Terry, you can still watch that on at Gatekeepers Media's YouTube page, and we've got it linked on our website as well. The first year we did the Jersey Shore Shootout, and of course the Toy Drive Triples, where I literally had a truck full of toys plus $900 that we donated um, to Operation Sleigh Bell. Now, if you guys know, this year, we couldn't do toys, but we had about $3,000 to donate to them. So, quite a difference. Um, yeah, I mean, year three, which was last year, was crazy. Up, top to bottom. We started off with tag release, winter warm up, and you guys didn't know, but I'd already signed a lease and was ready to open up a store when COVID hit and shut everything down, literally the weekend of our soft opening, where we also had to postpone the BRIA Championship, and it was a crazy year. I mean, we had some crazy ups. Literally, after we were closed, we traveled all over New Jersey delivering baskets. We sold, I think, almost all of our baskets we had in store. Um, right in that first 2 weeks of COVID, we drove all over the state delivering baskets. Sometimes my daughters came with me, just dropping, most of the time just dropping off, by someone's vehicle or on the front step, and yeah, did that. Did a couple of things in the store, some virtual fly marts, and then we got to open 10 weeks of increased sales. That is all on you guys. I can't even believe how crazy those first 10 weeks were. Week after week, just continuing to you know blow my mind of the amount of support and how awesome it was to see you guys coming in and supporting Bria, but also all the people that hadn't been to a store before, all the new players, and that just continues to today. It's great, and got to the point where the demand exceeded my capability. I know a lot of people have talked about the website with the explosion of the store. That became priority because we had so many people coming in, and to make to prove the concept that disc golf retail works in New Jersey. It was my feeling that that had to be fully stocked at all times, and it definitely went above and beyond my expectations for retail. Um, so what do we do now? We're 3 years in a year four. We got to step it up again, right? So some of these things I've announced before. Some of these are going to be new to a lot of people. First thing is the Pro Series. We've with the explosion of events, we can't always rely that there'll be time for pros to sign up for pro-ams like we've done in the past. We've set aside 4 events. Uh, they are BRIA Pro Championship, BRIA Disc Golf Open. We'll have a pro day. We'll have 72 spots set aside for BRIA Invasion, which is across town from Warwick and Oasis, and then Doc Raymer Classic. And that's also a point series where the top 4 people, one of which will be a lady, um, will play in a skins match later this year, where we've agreed with Gatekeeper. They're going to film MPO final rounds at all 4 events, and then at the skins match, they're going to do a mic'd up 2 camera all on blitz with the skins match. Really excited about what that opportunity is going to be, and we have an awesome release plan for all those videos where it'll be kind of like a mini series for everybody who doesn't follow closely what's going on. It'll be cool content later on this year. BI Apparel is jumping on board this year. Had another call with them today, and I am psyched about what we're going to have in store for you guys. They're going to. They told me they're going to sponsor in some form the BRIA Championships too. A little bit more information on that, but that's cool. They're going to step up with that. Yeah, we had a great conversation today about some apparel ideas, and we're not getting rid of Scott Lewis and Heiser Flip. He's still going to do a lot of artwork for us, a lot of silk screening, but the other things that VI Apparel does, which is the sublimation printing, embroidery, things like that. They already. They're just things that he doesn't do. So it's really awesome to get another apparel company on board to really be able to do some bigger ideas that that a one man shop can't do. So really pumped for that. We're heading out to Emporia again this year. So we did that back in year one. We're doing it again. We were going to do it last year, but obviously everything got shut down. So we're running 2 flex C tiers. We'll be at Opie and Kansas View. Then we're also vending at the bonfire and the vendor village, they'll call it, out the street on the Saturday. So lots of opportunity to see Bria out there. I'm going to be playing quite a bit while I'm out there too. A lot of my favorite courses are out there. So, and one thing that you'll see out there, you'll see it quite a bit on the road, is we're getting a van. The Bria Mobile will be real. We, the truck's got almost 70,000 miles on it already. So we're gonna give the old girl a little bit of a rest and get a real work van, get that thing wrapped, and we'll be out, our normal vending spots, but we're also looking to hire somebody, and that conversation already has already been had about bringing someone on board to go out there and be places where I can't. So I can't be everywhere, but we we know there's definitely places that it's a little bit of a drive to get to the store. So we'll bring the store to you. So we'll find some communication out there. If you want the Bria Mobile out to your place this year, let me know, and we'll get it set up. With that said, we're also going to be offering off-site vending, which is something that we started in 2020. We did it for a couple of events, just kind of without really promoting it, because honestly, like I said, I couldn't maintain the website the way I'd want it maintained. But we're hiring quite a few people this year to do several things. Um, so I'm convinced that come March and beyond, the website will be as fully stocked as the pandemic allows. A lot of you guys know some of the manufacturers are a little tight, but we've upped our ordering quite a bit to make sure that um, that doesn't happen for sure. I've got that's another 600 Innova discs coming here from Innova West. I would say it'll probably be here in the next weeks. I just placed an order MVP for another 400 discs. Discraft, I'm calling them every week. Dynamic, I've got them coming in just about every week. Um, we're increasing some of the brands that we carry. I'll have called Millennium in the coming days. We'll look at DGA, we'll look at Prodigy again. Um, yeah, like you see, a lot of these other brands that we weren't carrying before, because big announcement here. We're gonna have a new store. Um, yeah, new store in 2021. We're moving. We I made the decision this month. Our lease was coming up to talk to my landlord. We're going month to month, and we need a bigger space. We just can't stock everything. The whole point of getting a store was to get stuff out of my house, and I'm blowing out the seams of the store, of the house, the garage, everything. So the truck's always full. So we're looking at some spaces. We've looked at handful already. There's quite a big list that we're going through, but let me know if where do you want Bria by you. Let me where are you guys? Where is there retail available by you guys? We're looking at a like I said, much bigger space. The space we're in, the selling space wise, I would say it's probably only like 500 square feet that we actually are able to use to sell. And I would say the space we are looking at is significantly bigger than that. So, yeah, so that is the new opportunities coming on board in the next few months. Um, Definitely going to have a new store, new employees, plural. We're definitely hiring several. So look for an announcement for a few more direct uh, job postings. I've been kind of vague before because I didn't quite understand what what I was looking for. I really wanted leaders. This is going to be a very direct position um, for a store supervisor. So we are going to be going full time Bria in March. Um, whether the new store is around or not, Bria will be open 5 to 7 days in March, and then um, and that's it. We're not shutting after that unless it's a holiday that makes sense for us to close down. But we'll have at least 2 or 3 people working rotations in the store, some full time, some part time, and then somebody going mobily and as often as possible, run the wheels off that thing. And yeah, I mean the only other announcement I've got, which is again, all these are because of your guys' support is why all this stuff happens. Um, so BRIA Championships, we have so many people signed up and on the wait list. It's crazy to me. So what we're going to do, and I talked to John Copeland over at Camp Tecumseh, and he knows part of this, but he doesn't know the part I'm going to tell you guys yet. Um, on that Friday before, we're going to do a flex start seat tier, let people come and play. Whether it's they want to come play just to warm up and for the weekend, or maybe they didn't get in and they still want to play the layout. We're going to do this as a charity C tier, the PDJ Charity Endowment Fund, and we will be making a donation per player to Salvation Army through Camp Tecumseh. So, we've already raised, I want to say, off the top of my head, is around $400, probably more than that at this point. On top of what we raised last year, which was about $600 to the camp, and we're going to, like I said, step it up. And this Flex Start C tier registration will open up. I'd say look for that at some point next week, and we'll go from there. But that'll be another good way to raise money, where there'll won't be a player pack. You'll have that'll basically be the donation to the camp. There will be payouts, but I will give you guys the option that if you want to donate your payout to the camp as well, really want to just make a $20 donation, then we'll do that. Make that available as well. Figured, I'll be there setting up for the weekend anyway. We've got a couple people already signed up to volunteer. If you want to volunteer at any of our events, let me know as well. We're we will be supplying volunteer packs for any volunteer who reaches out to me beforehand. That I can get a pack together for them. That goes for any event that need volunteers. So anytime we need a spotter or whatnot. So that's all I got. I said, I'm really excited about everything that has been going on, and yeah, I can't say much more than thank you to everybody for all your support, all your uh, well wishes, and everything that have gotten us this far. Literally, like I said, 400 discs out of the back of a Dodge Charger. Not even sure how I fit all that in the Charger. Come to think of it. So what we're doing now, we're just everything's going to be bigger and better year after year. Year 4, it's starting. We're pumped. Tags are for sale, although we've already sold more tags than we've had any year up to now. Yeah, great stuff happening. So always reach out to me, briadiscgolf@gmail.com if you got any questions, comments, ideas, and keep looking for more updates on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, click twice to get your notifications, and make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well. Everywhere. This is going to be the home to a lot more content, including my updates as well as some other things we'll work out with. That's it. Have a great night and take care.